How often do you isolate yourself, even after having plenty of ideas, opinions, thoughts, and lot of creativity? But why do we do? It is not only because of fear of criticism and fear of judgment by the people around you. Most of the times, it is because of the opinions that we have about our own selves. That is lack of self-awareness and lack of self-esteem. Let us see, we are all aware of these terms like self-awareness, self-esteem, self-confidence, and many more terms. But we don't know actually how these things play a different role in our day-to-day lives. So before knowing in detail about this, we have to understand the relation between personal attributes and the interpersonal skills. How your personal attributes are going to affect your own interpersonal skills and communication abilities. Let us see this. What communication skills are and interpersonal skills are. Yeah, obviously I've been telling you in this every video that interpersonal skills are the skills that helps you how well you can interact, interrelate, and cooperate with the people around you in different situations, either in social situations or even in one-to-one conversation. So how we are all, no, we don't lack words or we don't lack a language, but the thing is we are not aware of our actions and the way we have opinions about our own selves. It is called self-awareness. Yeah, self-awareness. But let us see what self-awareness is. Before moving further, welcome to my channel. You are here with me, Radhavendra Mahati, in the channel The Womb, The World, The Womb, My Blanket, where you are going to learn different kinds of skills to excel in your life, in different skills to enhance your life over your blanket. Let us see this. Self-awareness is a recognition of your character, your strengths, your weaknesses, likes, dislikes, habits, hobbies, ambitions, goals, values, ethics, morals, fantasies, dreams, and everything about you. It's about you. Absolutely right. So, how do you have analyzed about yourselves? Do you know what your likes are, what your dislikes are? It may sound a bit variety that how I can't know about myself. We all think that, but mostly we are not aware of our own things. So we have to analyze this in external situations and even in our internal situations. So to have self-awareness, we need to do SWOT analysis. What does this SWOT analysis means? Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Yes, SWOT analysis. If a person do this analysis, he can have a clear view about what his weaknesses are, what his strengths are, what are the opportunities he is going to acquire with his strengths, and what are the opportunities he is going to lose because of his weaknesses, and what are the threats he is going to face in any situation in his life. So, but why we have to learn this? Why we have to do SWOT analysis? Why we need to have self-awareness? Let us see. If a person have these things, if he know about his good traits and bad traits, let us see what he is going to achieve. If you know about your good points, you obviously project your good self. It makes people like you more. You become more likable. And it gives you more and more opportunities in that stream. And it helps you in building your self-esteem, self-confidence, and build healthy and happy relationships with the people around you. And the next thing, being aware of your weaknesses helps you and make you more willing to learn more and to know more. And it also helps you in utilizing the opportunities available to you in relation to your weaknesses. If you think your weaknesses have to be improved, you'll improve automatically because you have an idea about what your weaknesses are. If without understanding the nature of the problem, we cannot solve it either. So it is important for you to know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. And one more thing, it always depends in both aspects. So most often we isolate ourselves because we have an idea and prejudice about our own selves. That is what I call as self-awareness. But most of the times, what we say this projection depends not only on yourselves. How you perceive yourselves also matters, and how others perceive you also matters. That is why we fear of judgment. We, rather than having a strong opinion on yourself, we most likely to please others and try to change for them. it's okay, and it's important for us to be in a social situation and being likable for more people, but it does not mean that always pleasing people does not work. You need to have your own reality, your own self. That is what and why it is important for you to know about yourself. Self-awareness is very important to know your thoughts, ambitions, ideas, opinions, priorities, goals, faith, your own beliefs, your own faiths, your values, ethics, your fantasies, and your fears. The most important thing, as I mentioned, fear of judgment and fear of criticism also plays an important role in this. You need to have and you need to understand them clearly. Only then you can enhance it, right? Yeah, obviously. Without knowing the problem, we cannot analyze the situation. So, both the views, good and bad, together gives a person a complete picture about oneself. But why? Even after having self-awareness, technical expertise, and skills that required for you to express your own ideas and your own thoughts, we often fail, right? But what are those key points that we are not analyzing and that are creating a disasters in our relations and in our business cues or in any kind of meetings? So let us see what these are that are holding us back from achieving success or achieving an objective. So, what these are? The first important thing, I have been repeating this for so many times because it is a very important thing for you to understand. Having a prejudiced opinions or preconceived notions about a particular situations or about the person to whom you are sharing or about your own self. Means prejudiced opinions about your own self doesn't mean your strengths, not about having about your strengths or weaknesses. It about your ideas. Like if you want to propose some idea and you have something negative about that, your own idea for your own self is not going to work. So it is important for you to analyze and express. So don't have any prejudiced opinions and preconceived notions, and these are the hinders of achieving any objective. Secondly, sharing your ideas or thoughts to a person or to a community or to the market is going to be disaster when the market or the mind or the situation is unprepared. It is like throwing seeds even in the fertile land, and you are waiting for the tree or for the seed to regenerate without having the right season. So right season is what it actually takes and what it actually means. So preparing the mind is very important. So it is the important aspect of any interpersonal communication. To be successful is what you speak, when you speak, and where you speak. It is absolutely important for you to know these social skills: where, when, and what. It is not about, okay, how you speak also matters, but what you speak, when you speak, and where you speak plays a major role. And next thing, lack of skills, that I already told you. Okay, now being in contact with the other person directly may be not possible due to the uncertain situations, but either via video conferencing, audio conferencing, voicemails, and via many technologies, we are connecting with the other person, either in, like I already told you, video conferencing, voicemails. Even in virtual situations, we have ever stopped our conversations and our interactions. So it is absolutely important for us to communicate and to interact, to share our information and to share our ideas, opinions, and thoughts. Lack of these skills can lay a break in your success. So be careful and learn these skills. So what these skills are: active listening, persuasion, understanding capacities, diffusing situations. And you want to know more about these personal skills in detail, so the link is down in the description box, and you can watch my video about what interpersonal skills are and how you can improve your interpersonal skills. So let us move on. And what is the other thing that is going to stop you from achieving your objective or idea when you are proposing in a social cues or from one-to-one person? When we are in social situations or in one-to-one discussions, it is important for us to know and to analyze the situation. Analyzing the situation is a very important thing. So whether you are in one-to-one or in social situation, it is important for you to know others' opinions also. Directly going and saying your opinions, your thoughts is not going to work. Try to acquire the skill of speaking at last. It is the most important skill, and all leaders do this. They first give the chance for others to speak and share their ideas and opinions, and then they'll try to open up their own ideas and situation, ideas and thoughts about the situation. And the last important thing is authenticity. Yes, we all have ideas and opinions, but it is important for you to understand whether the idea that you are proposing is authentic or not. That is, whether your idea meets the standards of the situation or the problem. Just not to make yourself prominent or to make your own point stand, you have to analyze the situation. If you think your ideas can meet the standards of the problem or the situation that you are facing, then you need to try to convince people with proofs or with examples and with how you can, with actual planning, so that they can understand and they'll try to accept your plans and ideas about any situation. So authenticity is very important, whether you are in a social situation or in person to person. Just to make a standpoint or to make your own self prominent is not going to work. You need to think whether your ideas or opinions is going to make a difference in the situation, and if they can meet the standards of the problem, it is better to propose. And the important thing that I told you, social skills. Yes, social media is not a new thing for us. We have been using it from long time. So even 3 to 4 year kids are also using social media in enormous ways, aren't they? Yes, I want to tell you. Yes, YouTube is also for kids, right? Yeah. In that way, we are using different forms of social media in our day-to-day lives in different forms. So the challenge is not to hide behind the networks of social media, but to open up yourself honestly and safely, and projecting your ideas can play and help you in enhancing your interpersonal skills, communication skills, and many other skills. I already told you. But what these social skills are and how are they classified? Social skills are of two types, verbal and non-verbal. Verbal skills include your verbal eloquence and your pace, your tone of voice, the way you speak, and sometimes maybe depending on the place that you speak, sometimes accent also matters. So you need to understand and think about these things. And when it comes to non-verbal social skills, your body language, your eye contact, the way you stand, the posture you exhibit, and sometimes leaning towards the other person and nodding your head in between conversations is also absolutely important. But overdoing these non-verbal communication also tend to make the situation go wrong. So it is absolutely important for you to maintain a distance and to maintain that eye contact. It should not be like creeping, but maintaining a proper eye contact is important, and should not lean into other person's personal space. It is assumed as a rude thing. So just basic idea of what social skills are. Social skills, verbal skills and non-verbal skills. Improving your verbal eloquence is important. Maintaining your body language, your posture, your way of exhibiting your own self. It comes with self-awareness. If you think you are not proper in your body language, you will enhance it. If you know your verbal eloquence is not up to the mark, you are going to improve. So this is why relation between personal attributes and interpersonal skills play a very major role. So if you want to enhance your social skills, that too, good verbal social skills and non-verbal social skills, yeah, I'm going to suggest you a channel where you can know there are 14 types of social skills that makes you more and more likable in social situations or in one-to-one discussions. The channel name is Vanessa Van Edwards. She is a behavioral scientist, and she explained about what are those 14 types of social skills, like a conversationalist, influencer, linchpin, and many more. So if you want to know what skills do you have, what skills do you want to acquire to make your life more and more happier, easier, and successful, the link is down below in the description box. Having good social skills allows you to achieve social reinforcement and avoids you from social punishment. Having these skills helps you in forming, building, enhancing your relationships with not only with your colleagues, friends, higher officials and with everyone around you. It makes you more likable, and it helps you in enhancing the adaptability to the situation, and it helps you making yourself more. Absolutely. So, are you going to learn these skills? Are you going to do self introspection? Are you going to do introvision? Yeah, I think you are going to do that. So, we all have time right now. Due to the uncertain situations, maybe the situations outside are not going well, but this is the only time that we can get to have that introvision, introspection, or any kind of thing. Make some time for yourself and try to analyze your own strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, ideas, ambitions, dreams, fantasies, aspirations, goals, priorities in your lives. Okay? Are you going to do that? Yeah, I know. I believe in you. You will do that. So, how do you feel about today's session? Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below in the comment box so that I can know what you want to know more. And how do you feel about this today's session? Thank you.